Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. John Lopez UK here today. And today I kind of want to bring to you guys a small MadOut2 history explained. So throughout all of MadOut2, the game, and that there's been many updates in that. The original games were kind of warfare. I don't know how to really say it. It's kind of like a death rally style game where you shoot others with your vehicle. Nowadays it's complete open world, it's online and everything. Things have changed, and at the start I might as well go through and explain the history of it, where it all really actually started, where it is at now, and basically everything. So let's start off with the where it kind of started. So 2013, well 2012 to 2013, it was kind of the idea around, okay, shooter games are really starting to get popular. Things that, like, for example, Death Rally was a game I played all the time. Not the original 1996 one, not that one. There was a remake back in, what is it? It was a 2012 on the iOS platform. There was a remake of the game where basically it was kind of like the original, but in my opinion, kind of a bit better. So basically, that was kind of one small inspiration. Other games around the time included Indestructible from 2012, which sadly both these games are not available on the App Store no more. Actually, Death Rally is, but not available on the current platforms. So basically, looking at this, they kind of decided, okay, we need like a shooter type of driving game. So that's where they kind of got that idea. And then this was around 2012, and then also around that time, Grand Theft Auto 5 released, and basically it was like, okay, we've got to create a game. It's got to be a shooter game. We need vehicles, and now we kind of need some inspiration from Grand Theft Auto because they sold over basically, I'm just reading off the wiki page just to let you guys know. Basically, yeah, they sold about 120 million copies. So they were thinking, we've got to make something, and it's just got to be something like this. So what they came up with was kind of the first idea of it was, they all got together and they decided that we should make a game like that. And the first official trailer that's not like an official MadOut game released, and basically it's called Super Bega. I believe it's still playable right now. I'm not 100% sure, but basically the game was, no, I think, yeah, the demo's still available online. Yeah, it's still available. So basically, yeah, the game's still available, but basically no one plays it anymore because it's barely even noticed. But I'm gonna let you guys watch the whole trailer, and then you can yeah, you guys just watch the whole trailer, and then after that I'll continue talking and I'll continue with history. So now that you've watched the trailer for Super Bega, you can see that the kind of original idea for MadOut was originally supposed to be shoot a game like Death Rally, except from a Grand Theft Auto 5 camera angle. What is it called? Chase camera angle, I believe. So basically, it was something like that, and then we'd have realistic vehicles because both games don't have realistic vehicles. So that was kind of the idea they went with. That was released on the 1st of August from 2013. That was the original release for that video. So basically, after that, we didn't hear anything from MadOut Games stating anything, games or anything. And then later on, basically that was the idea, that we were thinking that was This was going to be what that was. But then, on the 28th of August, 2014, they released another trailer to their YouTube channel, MadOut Games, which is a MadOut2 official trailer. The original MadOut2, without free roam and anything. I'll just play that. I'll show you guys what that is, and you guys can see what the game is sort of shifted into and everything. And also, I'd like to point out with the vehicles later on about things about it. Basically, just watch it right now, okay? And I'll show you right now. So as shown in that trailer, we saw many changes come to the game, from small things like vehicle replacements to completely new maps and everything. But basically what was amazing about it was that we got a kind of glimpse into the modern world of what MadOut2 is, and it still is this today. You can still play race fire missions and experience the old school gaming of this. But basically what the idea was that, okay, the original had a few things that could have been tweaked, and we decided to tweak them. So the idea was that, okay, first, the vehicles, they shouldn't be realistic, and they should be our very own style. So they decided to go onto the Unity store and just swipe off a bunch of them, and they installed them, and basically now they look good. Another thing that changed, the original had normal vehicles and normal paint jobs. Audi R8s could be white, you could install a decal on them. These, now they're completely crazy. Let's go ahead and install some crazy cool decals that everyone loves. Make it look like a race car and all that. Yeah, you know, typical stuff. Basically, what ended up happening was riced vehicles, which no one minds, but it's just something that, I don't know, people tend to notice. But with that in mind, basically, they decided that, okay, also changed a lot of other things. One thing that you could kind of notice is the layout of the trailer. At the end, they gave like the text MadOut2, and then after that, you see a bunch of vehicles rushing past. This is actually taken from Grand Theft Auto games, where normally in the front you'd see like the Rockstar logo, then you see police cars and ambulance driving right past, you know, to show like Grand Theft Auto and that. So basically, they took inspiration from that. Other things happen as well. Someone just commented, but we're not going to care about that. Basically, yeah, that's what happened. And also, we didn't hear about we didn't hear from them for quite a while until MadOut Ice Storm came along, which was the 25th of August, 2015. So with that, I'm just going to show you guys the trailer for this, and then we'll continue from here. So after that, we kind of got a glimpse into new maps, new ideas, and everything else. But basically, the whole plan around Ice Storm was basically just a snowy version of MadOut, which we sadly don't have today, but we probably will get it soon. But then after this, came 2016. And on the 15th of April in 2016, MadOut gave us another glimpse into a new game known as MadOut Open City. Now, from the title, you can understand that things have started to change. Open City, when it's no longer a closed environment, closed race circuit that you have to race on. It's open world game now. You can get out of your vehicle and everything. And basically, I'll show you the trailer in just a second, but I'd like to talk about it first. So basically, around 2016, a lot of games went from the shooting aspect of everything to the stealth and the free roam version. For example, Watch Dogs 2 and many other games decided to, instead of use your weapons, you can sneak up to people and you have a whole free roam game to do. So MadOut2 kind of decided, let's kind of ditch the idea of our shooter game that was based off Death Rally, and let's completely use this new open world thing to make us popular. And popular it went. It actually got quite popular. So what happened was they decided to use that, and then basically Open City was kind of formed then. Now, with Open City came a bunch of changes, including a complete free roam map that was quite small, to be honest. It wasn't like the biggest of maps that we have today, but it did the job back then. I'll actually release 15-minute gameplay of MadOut and like the original, and basically I'll just show you guys how different it is from what it is today. Basically, it was different. They had a whole new graphics thing for high resolution gameplay, everything, but that wasn't working because the games at the time, they had to change that eventually. But basically, it was a great game, honestly. The map was quite small, but everything else was quite good. We got to steal vehicles, we got an idea into customizing and driving around, but they also managed to keep the old school game that they were originally in by implementing race fire missions into the game and everything. You could still do that in MadOut Open City, which was great because it kind of reminded you of what MadOut2 really was. You know what, I should maybe just show you the trailer right now, then I'll just show you the trailer. So now that you guys have seen the trailer, you'll understand what I mean by the whole open world experience for the game and what it has really become. So it really has changed around this point, and from this point on, it's kind of just an open world game until MadOut Big City Online comes into play, where basically, you know, it becomes online and people are on it now. So basically, from this point, MadOut did open a Instagram page in, I believe, 2016, and like the 9th of September, I believe. So they opened their Instagram page to talk about anything about their games and that. development, leaks about new vehicles, when new vehicles will be coming out and everything. But basically, they just came up with that. And then after that, MadOut2 kind of came, or MadOut Big City. And I'm just going to show you guys the trailer for MadOut Big City right now. And basically, yeah, we'll just continue from there after seeing the trailer. Now, from basically MadOut to Open City, the map kind of expanded from this open world feeling, as seen now I'm playing in the downtown area. But originally it was just it was small. It was just Nollywood, the town and the mountain, and then after that, new update came, everything was added. It was actually a brand new game in that. And then basically all new maps, the desert was added, the airport, everything was brand new in that. And then what happened was, after a while, they added some more updates, updating the graphics to make it run on better platforms, just like this. But I say they don't look so good anymore. I want the old ones back. I can't do. So basically, that's what the game was kind of from this point on, just this entire map changing. And then the second trailer officially released, which, kind of just show the new environment, what it is nowadays. And from this point on, people joined, online servers became a huge hit. People really like the game now. It was like a Russian version of Grand Theft Auto, but it wasn't like a rip-off of Grand Theft Auto. It was its own type of open world game. And to look at it now and say that this thing originally was a game where you shoot, or like a death rally style game with, what do you call them? God damn it, what's the word for it? Like, with minimal maps. Like, you don't get that many maps in this. I mean, now you have a huge map to play with. You don't have to choose between multiple. You actually can't find any other regional maps in these regions. As I take a look around, you see it's like nothing that was from the original and that. So basically, yeah, it continues from this city onwards. New updates come out. I kind of joined in the action. I actually joined in the action originally back in Open City, but I was never really a part of the game, like officially. And then MadOut2 Big City Online came out. I had to try it, and yeah, it kind of went on from there. A bunch of content was scrapped midway through, including vehicles, ideas, and everything else. But I'll make a separate video about all the beta content. So anyway, by now you'll probably want to see the second official trailer for MadOut2 Big City Online, advertising the brand new graphics and everything. And then I'll kind of just show it on screen right now, actually. You know what? Let me stop my car and I'll put it on screen right now. Alright, so now that you've seen that, it's basically, yeah, like I said, big city online gameplay, people playing with each other, shooting everything up. Basically, all that's just, you know, that. MadOut2 being MadOut2, of course, and also it shows a lot of content, including, actually, not much. The original camera views you can see in the gameplay of both. I mean, basically all the MadOut games. There's a free roam camera that's still available in the game today. If you find it, you basically know what it is. It's actually only available on the PC platform or Mac or Windows. Honestly, on the phone you could do it, but it's like difficult. And if you're doing it on an iPhone, you have to plug in your Macintosh keyboard and everything. You know, it gets all goddamn crap and all that. Yeah. So basically, I actually don't know where I'm driving to. I'm just going in. Also, people say my videos are scripted. They're not. I don't script my videos. I just go with the flow, and if I say something wrong, I apologize, and then that's I just can continue. So basically, yeah, that's basically the end of the history for now. There might be more in 2025. There should be more content to talk about. Also, maybe I should talk about the updates and what really is updated. I'm actually gonna grab my other iPhone here. So basically, what was it? The game has gone through many updates. Maybe I should kind of talk about what they kind of were. So I'm gonna go through. I looked that up in the App Store right now, and I'm gonna talk about that. So the updates that were made for the game are hold on. Yep, so we had 1.6, which is the original. 1.7 fixed the crashes for any 1GB devices that couldn't run the game. It reduced the amount of ads. Good, and not like every minute you'll get ads. It fixed that. And then after that, it says car damage added in 2.3, but it really is just upgraded version of it. Also, it now supports the, now it's only 2GB of RAM required. So it's iPhone 6s and iPhone 7s were what you had to go for. You can also watch videos and get cars, which is still a feature in the game. If I go to some piece of shit car right here, which one should I use? No soak. Yeah, you can still call it in, test drive it. You know, all that bullshit. So that still works. After that, player weapons added. Yep, they added weapons in 2. An Instagram ad. I actually didn't expect it. I'm gonna turn the sound off. I'm just gonna let it go through. I actually did not expect an ad to actually pop up. Okay, so basically, anyway, yeah, that's what Instagram basically is. People who don't know it. It actually spawned in for the first time in like 80 years. That is impressive, actually. Normally it doesn't spawn in. Anyway, what was I talking about? New player weapons added. I'm gonna get into the no soak now. Get out of the feed all. And then 2.8 came. Brand new menu. Improved races. You know, races were improved. In 3.4 was the major update. Online mode was added and bugs were fixed. But this basically added the whole system to it. Online. You could play with all your friends. It used to be like 32 player servers, and then after that it was upgraded to 64. And then at 2.7 new car added. I believe that was the Sun Tiger. I believe the Range Rover Evoque for the game, or the Landwind X7 for all those other people out in Asia that don't know anything about Range Rover Evoque, because that doesn't exist for them. It's basically debadged and remodeled as a Landwind X7. That was basically that, I believe. New menu, yeah, of course, all the new stuff. Update online, of course. New cars menu, which was this whole thing that was added. Brand new. And then 4.5 came. And then 4.6, new update. First person shooter, which is quite cool. Improve online frames per second. New missions. That was 4.7. 5.0 graphics become lighter because some devices couldn't handle it. You know, you'd get like 15 gigabytes out of a 15 frames per second out of like an iPhone 11. No, iPhone X 11 didn't come out. Optimization was 5.2, which people barely even noticed. Bug fixes were on 5.4. 5.6 was the race mode was added to online, where you could race against friends and all that, which doesn't work anymore. New cars, I'm believing that when they added that, it was, yes, the Volgaric and the, what was it? What vehicle was added? Oh my god, I don't even keep track. Yeah, and they added my Stang to the game, which I have to admit, it's quite good. It matches for the game. So that was basically that, I believe. Cars can be locked towards in 6.0, which was really nice. New cars, of course. Yep, you guys got my what was it? Yeah, it was the Bomber update with the Bomber and the trucks and all that. Yeah, that was my update. You know, with the big ass lorry, the what was it, the New York Police Department tow truck, the forklift, of course. Yeah. And then 6.7, you basically got the... No, wait, hold on. 6.0, you actually get more. Ads can be disabled on 25 minutes, but nobody does that because now you can just open the dev menu, turn ads off, and they're off forever. 6.7, the female skin came to play. People have been asking for that, and they decided to add it. And then a 7.1, new counter-terrorists online mode, new weapons and everything, improved sounds. 8.0, new survival mode online. And also there's a cops versus bandits mode that was added, improved weapon shots, of course. And then 9.2 came, which is the current version I'm running right now. Robert Grin, I'm not going to talk to you right now, I'm recording a video. Which was basically, 9.2 was like this, the X55, you know, my Glue 6000, which they didn't include the big wang I had on there. Very angry about that, but I'll accept that. Along with this thing, my 4s are weighing, they took off. So, yeah, we lost those. And then basically, yeah, so that was the whole point of that. And then 9.8 came, but I'm not playing on that right now. I can update whenever I want to before you guys, but I want to do it evenly with you guys. Also, 9.2 was actually added on my birthday. April 20th, update 9.2 officially released. So, I don't know, it was like kind of lucky for me in some sort of a sense, but not really. I don't really know what to say. After that, I worked, yeah, new vehicles are coming out. I officially made the trailer for it. You guys can watch it right now. Alright, so now that you watched that trailer, basically, you see now I've added, yeah, we've added a brand new part of the map. This go away. Yeah, so around here, I just want to, spoiler alert, kind of, around here, we're adding a brand new part of the map that starts up over here. There's like a building or whatever, so basically you guys can enjoy that. And that's basically the end of the history for now. And then in 2025, if I'm alive, hopefully I am, let's just hope, basically I'm going to make another video showing the history of everything ever since this. So this is kind of going to be part 1, but it's not going to be named part 1 because there is no part 2 until 5 years in the future. So around the same time, 5 years from now, we'll make another video showing the history of MadOut2 from that point on. So for now, stay safe actually. There's quarantine, lockdown, everything. Be safe, stay home, wash your hands. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Any comments for me, comment down below. I always respond to my comments. And also, if you want to talk to me personally about anything MadOut2 related or anything, recommend vehicles for me to add, actually, you guys can DM me on Instagram, johnlopezuk. Whenever I comment that, it doesn't work. I just, like, you guys are like, hey, what's your Instagram? Can you talk to me? I'll put it down in the description. My Instagram is johnlopezuk. I click it, and when I refresh it to make sure that the comment went through, it deletes the comment. YouTube does that. So my Instagram is johnlopezuk. Also, I made a Discord, which I don't really know how to use yet, but I'll officially release that in the next video, and that'll be in the description of every other video from then on. After I learn how to use Discord, I've never used it. I'm still learning, like I said. So I'll see you all next video. Peace.